What's going on, everybody? It's Retro Handhelds 24. So I put some PTO in so I could do some stuff with these two devices today. So there was like a hair or like a fuzz, if you will, underneath the Pocket S. So I had to take the screen protector off, and then that led to another fuzz, to another fuzz, to another fuzz. And as you can see, like had to already order a replacement screen protector because it's all messed up. Oh my god. And this is, if in case you're interested, probably not, but this is a 6.3 inch screen protector, and as you can see, like the edges are barely covering the screen. So I looked at A&EO's website for another one, and it's like $20 shipping. It's 4XP, so it's gonna take forever. So I just ordered a 6.4 inch screen protector off Amazon for like a Samsung 23 phone, I think. So the screen protector is gonna come out a little more, but that's okay, even if it's a little wider too, because this thing barely covers it. And then to wait on A&EO, like they don't have any of the screen protectors for this or the Pocket Ace on Amazon. So it's like a bummer, man. I was trying to like clean this up to like show it off with this, and then like look at it. It's terrible, terrible. But with that out of the way, I just want to first say, I'm sorry for the people that did order their Konkr Fit before me and they haven't received theirs. I have no idea why that is a thing. Someone had said in the comments it's because I'm a YouTuber, and that made me feel pretty cool, but at the same time, I don't think that's the case because, one, I had to pay for it just like everybody else. This is not a review unit, and two, if it was a review unit, I probably only have 12 gigs RAM, which would hold me back. So I don't know how I would feel about that other than, hey, it's kind of free, but and three, if we just cover up the 24 Retro Handhelds, the podcast, I watch it every Monday, and Rob, the Retro Tech Dad, subscribe to his channel. He's got a big channel with way more subscribers than me, and he put his order in on the 22nd and still hasn't received it. So I think it's something to do with that batch of orders, unfortunately, and hopefully A&EO can figure it out. I would suggest just emailing A&EO specifically and not try to talk to Konkr, because it would make no sense why I would receive mine and Rob, the Retro Tech, put his order in before me and still has not received his. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just unfortunate, and it's, again, A&EO being A&EO, I guess. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure they can explain. And then also number two, even if you got your Konkr Fit, it's not all sunshine and rainbows right now, because I'll show you what's going on. So there's a glitch with the update that automatically did it when I first got it, little notification, update, da-da-da. So in device settings, if we go to the performance, the only one I can customize is eco mode. So I got my thing locked, I was just playing around with it. I turned this up to 1,000, but reality, like I would have it like here, but you see how it kind of did something. I have my CPUs maxed out, right? And that's fine. Like that's how I would have eco mode regardless, right? The lowest GPU, most emulators, I think all of them, when you load up in eco mode, these clocks will only go up to like the first 4, I think will only go up to 700 something. And we'll go over that too, because we're going to do some Switch emulation. But if I go to balance mode, like I can't change this. I could change it like the way I like I want to put the fan on high, right? I don't want this in balance, I want this in performance, and 903 is default. That's weird. But like let's put it at 834. Okay, we'll go to gaming mode, and let's just go back to balance mode, right? And now, so I can't change balance, nor can I change gaming. These are, and max mode for that matter. So max mode, they pushed it all the way. The fan goes up to full speed, but you can't lock the GPU frequency on max, gaming, or balance. The only thing you could change is eco mode. I haven't tried streaming though, and I tend to like want to leave streaming alone for the sole sake that, you know, if it's really meant to stream, in case I would want to use the stream. But for this video, let's see if we could change streaming. So I'll turn fan profile to high, and it's in performance. The CPUs are, from my understanding, you know, not maxed out. So let's go to maxing them out. All right. And then let's go here and we'll turn this up to, we'll make streaming our 834, and then we'll lock the GPU. Okay, so it looks all sweet and dandy. Now let's go to gaming. Let's go back to streaming. Nope, can't do anything. The only one that sticks for whatever reason is eco mode. See, it's locked 720, but it's like the worst mode to be able to edit because I don't get the full potential of these clocks. So I'll do that. Maybe that will help. Then we'll go back to balance mode. Eco mode's on high. Go here. But yeah, you see, like, I touch something and then it reverts back to what it wants. So I can't really get the full potential out of this device right now until they fix that update. But from my understanding, ANEO is aware and they're working on it. So it is what it is. You know, I figure I'd let you guys know in case you do receive your order and you're like, what's going on? You know, why isn't it not working as well as I did? I did try routing the device and increasing the saturation, and I was able to do it a little bit, but it's not that noticeable. The app that I like to use is not compatible with this device, but I was able to increase it a little bit, and the screen is already like pretty saturated, so it doesn't need much. But we're gonna do comparisons, okay? Because I like this device a lot, but like, let's just show you what I prefer my screen to look like. Bam. Okay, like there's a huge difference between, and this is that color changing app that I like. This is full saturation. It's OLED, and I can increase the blacks if I wanted to, but you know, since it's OLED, there's no need to because it just turns off the black colors. So it's not bad, but increased OLED, there's no competition. So I'll have to find out another way or another app to use. But as soon as they update this, I'm assuming just like the Pocket S, the root goes away. And that kind of sucks for just screen saturation. But that's enough of that blabber. So I played with it a little bit last night, and I was trying to respond to all the comments. Yeah, I would just email ANEO and have them explain the situation, because that's not cool and something ain't right with that, especially if you had your order in before mine and your order shipped out before mine. Who knows, you know, but if anybody knows, it's going to be ANEO. But with that said, we could do some comparisons with the Pocket 2S. So we'll just put that over here. And we'll start with the Pocket 2S because I want to show you guys. Oh yeah, this app. It's pretty cool that some stuff works, but like everyone says, still very early development. My personal opinion, I don't feel like I need to show that off right now to just load a game and then have it crash. Like, it's not that cool. If I get something really working, then I'll show it off. But if you have downloaded it or if you try playing with it, the audio is all messed up. What do I have here? I do have Eden Lettuce. Perfect. All right, so we got comparisons. I still have all my Switch games on here, but I did put some on here. Yeah, these things, that's annoying, that's annoying, that's annoying, that's annoying. Ugh. And it all started with like one little like fuzzy string, and I was like, oh, I'll just peel it off and take it out, and then all these popped up, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. And also, I'm still able to, as you can see, customize my modes, that when I have a touch, obviously, but see how everything's the way I like it? Even eco mode, again, is the way I like it. I don't know what the difference is, especially since, you know, same chip. I guess it's a slightly different software because it's Konkr. And this is the Pocket 2S Pro, but this works and that one doesn't. I don't understand. So they really need to get it together. We'll go in balance mode because don't need to be anything else. All right. Okay. We're doing a good old, like I don't even have the latest turnip driver on here. Just to make it fair. Get rid of that. Use that. All right. And we are in balance mode. The difference between this balance mode and that balance mode is this GPU is clocked higher, but it's not locked. This one is clocked slightly, just slightly lower. It's like the 835, like the way I want it, but it's locked. So let's load it up. And now that you've seen everything, that's so annoying. I'm gonna turn off the light because okay. But right here, you see how it's 60? Oh. Let's go here, jump a sneeze. Let's go here. Anio. There we go. And also, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's not in docked mode. This is Eden Legacy, so it's the basic of the basic. So 720, I think it's at 720, should be at 720. I do have different firmware on here, but that's not gonna be the point. And we are in balance mode. Give it a minute to like catch up. Can't see. Okay, so now we made it to our 60 frames, but we're under, right? We're not at 1080p, so let's go to gaming mode. Give it more juice. All right, now we got to our 60. But we're still dipping, right? Which is very, very interesting. And I'll go over the settings. All graphics are on high. That's probably why. Other than that, it should all be relatively the same. Aggressive, BC, yep. Yep. All right, so one more time. I swear there will be a point to this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we probably don't need to be in gaming mode because graphics were on high. I guess that's why I was struggling to get to 60. Okay, so we get nice clean 60, graphics normal. You could get 60 at 1080p. But this thing has so much juice that we should be able to go past 60, but this emulator is limited to my screen's hertz, and it's a 60 hertz screen. So as you can see, we're not going really past 60. So let's go to this now. And this is why this is so exciting, because, and we'll close it and open it up again just to show that we're using Eden Legacy, not Eden Nightly. And since I have time off today, I still have to go to my second job. But since I have the day off during the day, I'm going to pump out as many videos as possible. You know, it's unfortunate with the update that I don't have full control of this, but that's not going to hold us back too much. It's just, it's not a complete fair comparison right now because it's not letting me edit the settings. So we have to go based off what A&EO suggested and their performance profiles. We'll start off in eco mode. But this is a 144 hertz screen. So already we're going way above 100. I turned it down last night because I was, in bed playing this. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is in docked mode. Oh no, it's not in docked mode. All right, that's fine. Look how fast he goes. Now, because that GPU is not locked at that secret, well, actually in eco mode it is, so it'll be more stable. You see, we're like in the 70s and going up to 100. You see how fast Mario's going? I mean, this is amazing to me. So we'll go to balance mode. And now he goes a little faster. This is another reason why I wanted it. I mean, I know it's LCD, and everybody else, I do wish it was OLED, and I wish it was OLED past 120 hertz. Like, I would like a 144 hertz screen or 165. But I think the fact that since it's over 120, 144, even though it's LCD, this is still amazing. Like, you can really push games and play them. Like right now we're 124. Again, not that anybody wants to play this, but this is how you can truly see what kind of power you have under the hood here. Let's go to gaming mode. They're still steady over 100, 112, 107. And then finally, let's go to max mode. Yeah, I guess still have this BS to deal with. And here goes the fan. And we'll do after I show this off, we'll do max mode fan here and max mode fan there. So now we're getting 100, 99, 123. It kind of like fluctuates a lot more in these other modes. I think balance was good. And you can change the fan here, but I can't change the lock-in. But see, it's like 170. So it's because of that GPU, it can't lock it. So it's crazy town, right? This is where all the Switch emulation becomes a lot more fun to play. So we'll go into settings and we'll put this. Oh, it was in docked mode. That's interesting because when I went in there, it didn't say it was in dock mode. Alright, well that was dock mode. We're still getting over 100 frames. Check it out. So that is what I have been talking about. This thing has so much power, but the screen limits it to only 60, and a lot of emulators. Some emulators lets it go past the 60 hertz, or lets you see the frames per second according to the power versus the screen's refresh rate. This one already has 144 hertz, so especially with Switch emulation, you're gonna see the frames. And this is the basic Eden Legacy app, so this is one of those things where I couldn't get past 60 even though I had the juice. Here, eco mode, you could get over 100 frames. Like, it's ridiculous. What do I have on here? Do I have, like, I don't even have Tears of the Kingdom. And I do have Breath of the Wild, but I don't think that's gonna matter, because you're not gonna get more frames for this game for the screen, because I need to put the update on, and we'll go back to the Zelda games later. This one will be, oh no, we don't want to do that because it's gonna crash. But we can fix it. Alright. Hopefully it's not too far. I must have passed it. It's not this one, is it? No, it must have been the other one then. No. There we go. 819. Alright. Put in dock mode. So we're 1080p. We'll see if eco mode can handle it. And we'll load it up. $52, $44. I have to bump it up. balance mode. Of course, balance mode, look at that. Well, there you have it. Because again, I was limited to 60. This game is really tough to run because whatever Nintendo did made it very hard to emulate versus like the GameCube version, I'm sorry, the Wii version. And now since we have the same chip, you know, the good old G3 Gen 3 with a higher refresh rate screen, we can actually see what we can do. And here we're getting, because I thought I was limited, I could get that game running at 60. We're 1080p and we're getting well over 60. We're in the 80s. And this kind of stuff I don't really pay attention to because unless I'm using a specific Switch emulator on here, it's going to default to 60. So the fact that I could go past it, I wouldn't really know. So this is a good way to show you the real power of this chip. So 83. I mean, look at this. If you know, you know. Like with this game, trying to get it to run, it was not easy. And I have to use a specific Qualcomm driver to get it to work correctly. But we're getting well over 60 at 1080p. Alright, there's going to be some slowdown, so we'll go straight to... We'll leave it in balance, because I don't even know how gaming mode... 70, 60, it's like all over the place. Alright, we'll go to gaming mode, maybe that will help, I don't know though. See, it's like all over the place, that damn GPU, I can't lock it. But who knows if it's even using the GPU? Let's find out. Oh, it's totally using it. Oh, I'm huge. I can't get over the way this thing looks though. But at the same time, like, that update needs to happen because I want to actually use the full potential of this for emulation. Now that we can see, especially with Switch emulation, because that's where it's at. This thing is going to be a powerhouse for this stuff. Alright, we don't need that on anymore. Alright, so this area, like when you first start, you're gonna like kind of be below, but it'll catch up. Hopefully. Yeah, we're above 60. So if you see like these dips, 51, 49, and then goes back up, 62. I'm not exactly sure, but I think locking the GPU does help with that, keeping it at a more, you know, a higher frame rate. Since this game is definitely utilizing half of the GPU. But let's go back to balance mode. Yeah, right here we're getting good frames. 85. Oh, I just died. Oh, apparently not. 79. Right here we're getting 98.4. I'm holding the thing like a certain kind of way so you can like see the frames and play at the same time. It's not easy. Oh, I fucked it up already. Whatever. Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's get rid of that. And for the people that are just strictly AYN, you shouldn't just be AYN, because as great as the Odin 2 is, it's the HN2 that's, and the company AYN, no doubt to, no doubt to them, but like the software on ANEO, like again, I thought was very annoying, but the more I used it, the just cooler it became. Even though the software right here is finicky and not has like a bug, it's just like I prefer this now, and I wish I had it on. I have to use, well, this is the Pocket 2S Pro. I don't know. Okay, the Thor. I would have to use like an Android app to, or not a, well, I guess I could use an Android app, but I just like the ability not having to root something to change the CPU clocks, but I guess I could just root those things to change the CPU clocks. They have their standard performance, high performance, and quiet or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like the Konkr Elite with this little menu is going to be, it's going to be awesome, especially with the Elite chip. You could tweak those CPU cores. That'll probably come in handy. Obviously, the GPU could turn it down. I can't turn it down on the Odin 3, like, or maybe AYN will do some sort of software update that lets you adjust things besides the fan. I'm just looking for a game that's unlocked with frames. Okay, this one is gonna play, but I don't think it's gonna play over 60, but I mean, let's find out. Yeah, I mean, it's a demanding game as is, but the mobile app apparently plays really well. One moment. All right, sorry about that. All right. So we'll go back to Red Dead Redemption. I'm gonna clock eco mode to 834 and keep it locked because it does stay locked, and I want to see if, that makes a difference, because that game is, it does use the GPU a lot. Okay. I'm gonna play as many Switch games as I can right now and upload this video, and then I'm gonna do speaker comparison tests, screen tests between the two, just to show the difference. I just wanted to get some sort of gameplay in this thing, even though it's not fully operational. And I'm already like learning the curve here with the bug in the software. I do love the start and select up here, man. Can't tell you. Like, the select is kind of annoying because this does get in the way of that. These obviously don't, but how often do I need to use select? Not often. Alright, so we're in eco mode. I turned the GPU up to 837. Okay. And I've seen, we're getting 37. We're, in the 30s in eco mode. Okay, we got to 40. Put this up here. But I can't change the clocks. They steady stay there, right? Except CPU 7 goes a little higher. But my GPU I pushed to 834. But for the most part, it's good. It's like impressive for eco mode. We'll go to balance mode now. It's like all over the place. We get to 60, 50, 45. I'm trying to like pay attention just to the GPU too to see if like locking the frequency helps a ton. Because like look, I know it's hard to see, 33, 35, 36, 38, 43, 51, 61, 64. It's all over the place. Like when I'm in eco mode, it's, my clocks are lower, so I can't, but it's more consistent. Like it's not all over the place. Like we'll stay in the mid 30s to low 40s. But we're not jumping like 10 frames or whatever. So that's what I'm talking about. Like this is ruining my experience right now because I can't do it the way I want. But that's just a tidbit of like the power that you're going to get with this 1080p screen versus the 2x screen and 144 hertz versus a 60 hertz screen. Like you're going to have a lot more fun with how games can really run. You just need to literally, not that, the easiest thing you could do is go to system, and I always put it to 400%, but all you need to do is just turn this off, right? Because then it'll just push the game as far as this device can push it. So it's just so cool. Just unfortunate that people are still waiting, and it's unfortunate that the updates screw this thing up. Do another Mario game because I know the ones like this one's definitely unlocked. We'll do eco mode. And we'll go to Bowser. We'll do Bowser's Fury. This was kind of a demanding game. I keep wanting to press start here. Alright, so Bowser's Fury is harder to emulate or harder to run versus 3D World, right? And we're already, I know it's again hard for me to see, 88 frames in eco mode. Okay, I don't think we'll get much higher, but we can try balance mode and see if it goes up to past 100. Oh Jesus Christ, it did. Look how fast Mario's going. I will do a video just on Zelda games, so just stay tuned for that. But keep in mind, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are very hard to run because they're just giant games that okay, there's gonna be a lot of action coming, so let's see how much slowdown we get. Oh, 64, 63. Oh, he made me small. Still getting over 100 frames. Woo, boy! So again, this is just to show you the raw power of the G3 Gen 3 with a screen that goes past 60. Get that cat! Oh, I missed the cat. I need that cat shine. Let's go to gaming mode. So the difference between, actually, we could see it, I guess. Let's go to balance mode. So theoretically, the clocks are in balance, so the CPUs should actually not be as high, I guess. But then we go to gaming. I thought these would go like be clocked down and they would go higher in gaming, but it looks like it's the same. So I don't know what the difference is between balance and gaming mode, the way they have it set up. Well, we're definitely getting over 60 frames in that demanding scene. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Too fast, too fast. You can do it, Mario. Oh god. Like it's too hard to play this way. Get it! Woohoo! That's always got me too. It's so funny. He's like, yeah, whatever. I don't like that guy. He's kind of a douche. Let's do a lot. I just can't get over this. Like, I know it's... And you could die so fast, but... It's just one of those things where it's like, I know the game is unlocked. Dare we do Super Mario like at 144 Hz? Like, let's do it. Let's do Super Mario. We're doing all Mario games. We'll put in dock mode. Start in eco mode. And let's go. All right, 99. So in eco mode, we're almost at 100, but it's kind of choppy. You see that? Because the damn things are limited. It's only 700. So let's go to balance mode. Right away, we're jumped over to 112. Keep in mind we are at 1080p too. So balance mode with their messed up stock mode works just fine. So I can't see what's that, because I don't trust this. I trust that 90, like 98 frames a second. So, like I was saying with these buttons, oh, he just got me. I mean, they're fantastic to like play a Mario game, because I can hold this button down to run fast, and then jumping, since the buttons are flat, and like we'll use the D-pad too. Like it's all just comfortable. Like you can... We'll go to gaming mode. See, gaming mode, like, frames go down. I don't get it. Our temps are going higher too. 98. Our fan is on high. So let's go back to balance. Are these back ones doing anything right now? No. Why would they? Alright, well, 1080p, you almost did 100 frames. Ridiculous. And balance mode, mind you. What else? I mean, we could do The Witcher 3. I don't expect anything less, but we'll see. We should be able to get this game to 60 frames a second, and if not more, since the screen goes. In fact, if we turn speed limit off, I think we'll let's get to the game and we'll see. I hate this part. Oh, that's already good signs. Right there at 60. Jesus. Okay. Damn. Okay, 48, that's more like it. So this is, like here, I'll show you guys. See, the GPU is being super utilized, and since I can't lock it, let's go to eco mode. Alright, we're gonna lose frames, but our GPU is gonna be, see, but we didn't, it's gonna, like here, we should have less choppiness in eco mode, believe it or not. Because we have that GPU locked at a certain frequency. Even though our clocks are lower, we're getting over 60 frames. Well, we were, but it's smoother versus the balance mode. Go into balance mode, and it might take a second. Alright, well now it's looking good. But in the beginning it was very choppy with that GPU. But again, it's all over the place. Again, let's try gaming mode. Over 60. Let's go outside. But see, then the dips are like ridiculous. And it's almost like stuttering. And going, like, if you just notice, it went 61, 51, 41, then back up. I hate this. This is driving me nuts. And the only mode that doesn't do that, as like it's not noticeable like that, you know, frames go up and down, but not like that, is eco mode. We'll go right back outside, and we're not gonna go to 61 to 51 to 41. We're gonna stay relatively in the same area, 45 to 50. And we have our CPU clocks way lower, but since our GPU's turned up to 834 and it's locked, I have the ability to have a smoother gameplay and would have better video footage and performance if I was able to have this work the way I want it to work. The more you know, right? It sucks that I can't play the way I want right now. But still impressive. I mean, we're almost hitting 60 in eco mode. If you set up eco mode with your GPU maxed out, basically, or at 834 megahertz, because even though my CPU clocks, I did max them out, it reverts, and I think this is even in the Pocket 2S, it reverts back to like the bare minimum, except for the CPU 7. So it's kind of cool. Like, I should do a battery test with just eco mode, set up like this, and stress test it with all the games. You know, they won't play as well, but I wonder how, like, I mean, we can see the power. We're still pulling like 12 watts, which is a lot for an Android device. 4 gigs of RAM being used, it's nothing. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm still impressed with the chip. Just sucks that they need to update it, and it sucks that people don't have it. And like my Odin 3 was like handed over to USPS, and I can't track that, right? So that could just show up whenever. So I don't want any more comments saying like, hey, what the hell is this? He's got his Odin 3 already? He's got the 24 gigs? It's like, hey, I was super excited for the Odin 3, and I put my order in seconds over it went live, and my order number, literally, like, as it turned the time to order it, I went like, you know, as the seconds counted down to the time you could place your order, I went like this. And with just doing that, I was still number 75. Means 74 other people beat me or clicked it faster than me. So it's ridiculous, but I thought I was going to be super quick this time, but I was still not like in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s. I was in the 70s, and I was like right on time. So ridiculous. I don't know what else to play. Like, I gotta put more games on here. We could try Mortal Kombat. This game's always known for issues. Staying eco mode. Or maybe we need to be like in balance. Oh no, okay. But it's another game that I know for a fact that's unlocked, but we might need power. Whatever. I'll put my SD card in here this time, so we have all the games. But yeah, this sucks. See, the only difference is the fan goes to high, this is in performance, and we still can't lock it. And then max mode is the same, but at 1050, and the GPU can't be locked. And also there's a Bluetooth issue and all other, there's something else too, but this is what I noticed that you can't change, which is such garbage, man. And I could like turn this up more, but I'm still going to be limited to my CPU clocks, because even though these are maxed out, if I just touch it, it's going to revert back to what they're at. Like, look, and then change it all the way, all the way, all the way. And that doesn't save. Or maybe it does save, but eco mode, like even on the Pocket 2S, like it will revert back to having the CPUs only clock so high, and then the last CPU 7 is able, it's fully functional, like it goes all the way. So it is what it is right now. I can't really do anything about it. I'll try to do more Switch emulation, and then I'm gonna post this video. It's already long as hell, but I'll do another video right after this, start recording, and I'll do differences between the speakers and the screens. And then later today I'll do Game Hub and put some PC games up on here and see how they play. I mean, again, we're gonna be kind of limited to this software bug. I don't know how my PC games are it's gonna translate with the GPU frequency not being locked. Maybe there won't be a difference, who knows. But if there's like stuttering issues because it's going up and down till whatever, then I might hold off on that. We'll see until this gets updated. But don't care. Overall, this thing's still amazing, still feels great. I was playing my PlayStation last night as well, and the speakers are truly amazing. D-pad buttons, like, again, these buttons, like, this is great for Super Nintendo or Sega or just like anything where you have to hold a button down and jump. Like, these buttons, they're, like I said, the Pocket Ace has just a better feel to them, but they're very similar. These are the kind of buttons you want to play retro games, and this D-pad is fantastic. If they made this D-pad on the Pocket Ace would have been perfect. And the back buttons are really not that bad. I kind of want to start mapping them to other buttons, but I just don't know what yet. And for games and stuff, I definitely like Zelda. You know, this one would be, was it to stamina, would be run right here. And then this one would be jump. And then you can hold this down, run, and then when you need to jump. So you can hold it down and run versus trying to like turn and stuff and hold, was it this button or this button? I totally forget, it doesn't matter. But you know how you have to hold the button down in Breath of the Wild or Tears to go fast? You map it to the back button, right? Then as you hold it down and you have stamina, let's say with the cheat to unlock stamina, you could just keep going, and then you can turn with this one. And you could run fast, look around, and attack enemies a lot easier versus trying to hold the button down. You can't really touch this and move this while you're running down, right? Because it's like not possible. But with the back button, totally possible. And it just makes that game, like the whole experience, better. So stay tuned. I'll try to get out as many videos as I can today. And I do apologize again for the people that haven't received their Konkr Fit. Like, I don't know what ANEO did with their shipment, but if Rob the Retro Tech Dad didn't get his yet, or hasn't had an update, and like his channel is way bigger than mine, there's something up. Like, there's definitely something up with that order. I think it's just a batch of orders, and hopefully ANEO gets a hold of things, because I don't want to speak on stuff I don't know, but that's just not okay. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good rest of your day. Take care.